What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for sticking around if you've been here for a while. If you're new here and you like this kind of content, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out with what we're trying to do here on the channel. I'm excited for a new product on the Jeep today. Check these out. So this company is called Audexen. They're a Chinese company, I do believe, but they sent these free tail lights to me to put on the Jeep and check out. What's up, bud? You trying to install some tail lights?
No.
No?
I'm trying to go camping right now.
You're trying to go camping right now?
Yeah.
All right, maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyways, they're supposed to be LED. They're called night bat tail lights. Night bat fly design. Supposed to be what they look like in the running light, braking, turning, and reverse. Supposed to be waterproof, low power consumption, super bright, and over 50,000 hours of lifespan. So let's take out the Motobilt lights that we put in, I think it was a year or 2 years ago now, and put these on and see what they look like. Let's get them unboxed. All right, let's get these things unboxed, see what's in here. All right, looks like we got some decent instructions. If you watched any of the other videos where Supari sent some lights, you know that sometimes instructions are hard to come by. Packaging looks good. All wrapped up in plastic here with foam around them. Smoke look, okay. It says DOT SAE. They're not going to be as slim on the corners, I don't think, as the Motobilts. Looks like it's direct plug and play. Easy peasy, no wiring like the Motobilt setup. Let's get this other one out. See there? DOT SAE. Same construction. Construction looks good. Wiring looks good. You're back.
Hi. Hi. Can't anybody see me? Whee. Bah, bah, bah.
You gonna take the box? You can have the box.
That went through Dippy-o. Dippy-o.
All right, so one thing that I did have to order, since these go in factory location, they use factory hardware to mount to the Jeep. The Motobilt ones that I had, I'll show you those in just a second. You just take all the factory stuff out, and then you have to put a bunch of their bracketry in. And I threw the factory tail lights away. And with that, I also threw the factory brackets away. So that created a problem. Luckily, I was able to order these on Amazon so I could get them installed. And I might see another problem. I'll have to go to the garage and look and see, but I also don't have screws to put these brackets on here. So, I'm gonna go to the garage and see what we got. All right, so what I did have in the garage left over from the 2 years ago install is these factory plastic bolts that go through the top and hold onto this. And I found 5 screws and 1 factory backing bracket. So I'm going to use that one on the right side because it fits perfectly. The ones that I got on Amazon do not fit perfectly. So I may we'll get this one up and running, and then we'll come back to this one and see what we need to do. So let's go ahead. If you had your factory light still, you would just take this bracket off the back of the factory light, reuse this bracket and the factory hardware. There you go. So I'm gonna put, let's see, I got 5 screws here. I'm just gonna put 2 in this one instead of 3. That way I can do 3 in the other one, because it's gonna need it, because it doesn't fit as good. So let's put that on there. 1 and 2. Put the one up top here. Okay, and then this one's going to take a little more work, so let's get this one started. The tail lights themselves look like they're built very good. This bracket, on the other hand, that I got from Amazon, not so much. Alright, so we got 3 screws in here, like it's supposed to have. 2 screws in this one, since I couldn't find all the screws, but using the factory backing bracket, it's much better. So yeah, I think that'll work out just fine. Excellent. Now, let's get the Motobilt ones off, and we'll stick these bad boys on. Alright, if you didn't watch the video where I installed these, I'll link it below for you. But they've worked fantastic, and what I really like about it is it's flush with the side, so no light sticks out there to get busted on the trail. But I really like the look of these new ones that Audexen sent as well. I'll leave a link to Audexen and these lights also in the description below if you're interested. But let's get these bad boys off. 4 bolts, Allen head bolts here on the front. All this came with different, well, you can watch the video below, but all this came raw metal, bunch of different bracketry to get this like it is. Motobilt has some really good looking lights out now that doesn't require all this bracketry, but it's they're very expensive. So Motobilt, if you're listening and you see me taking your lights off and you want to send me some of the new ones, I'm interested. We'll see how you compare it to Audexen. All out. All right, so we got all the brackets off for the Motobilt stuff. There was a bracket here, and then all the stuff from the outside. To get this new light in, we're going to pop this cover off so we can access the factory location, and we'll get a video of sticking her on, see what it looks like. All right, so we got that factory cover popped off. So we are going to plug this in. It is in fact plug and play, just like they said. Those locator pins go right in there. We'll take the factory plastic bolt. Stick it right in there. Let's see, what size is this? I think it's a 10. So let me go get a socket and we'll be good to go. All right, here's what they look like. Good factory fit. Does stick out a little bit from the side of the Jeep. Not terrible though. But let's get the other side on and then we'll see what they look like turned on. All right, that's what she looked like. I think it looks pretty good. All right, now the real test. Let's go start this Jeep up, make sure these things work. Oh, the brake lights work. Probably, I think it's in my pocket. You might need that. Brake lights work though. Oh, that is bright. All right, back in park. Running lights, turn your left blinker on. Oh, let's check the other side. All right, turn it off, brakes. Backup light. And it's even got a marker light on the side. Beautiful. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for the Audexen LED night bat taillight. I think they looked awesome. Plug and play, just like the box said. If you are removing your factory taillight and sticking this in, super easy. Since we were removing the Motobilt taillights that were already aftermarket, we had to take a few extra brackets and things off, but super easy install. Looks fantastic. I'll leave the link for Audexen down below. Leave a comment, tell me what you think about them, or if you've run any, tell me if you've had any issues. We'll do a review of these after 6 months, maybe a year, just depending on how long they last. I'll let you know what I think about them then, but for now, when you have awesome companies sending you stuff like this so you can test it out on your Jeep and it looks awesome, it's not a bad life if it's a dad life. Let's go. All right, it's gotten dark on us out here, so let's hit the parking light and see what that looks like. Oh yeah. All right, now turn the lights on all the way. Okay, so the parking light, obviously just a running light, looks good. Hit the brake. All right, off the brake. Blinker. Yeah, all right. I hit them reverse lights. Woo! Suckers will blind you right there. Yeah, let's see what they look like driving by us. Not too bad.